Hi, Archaix. Julia here with another low-tech production for you. Recording this on July 20th, 2022, or if you like, the year 5916 Annus Mundi. If you're not familiar with Archaix research, you might want to listen to the other videos in the Archaix summary playlist on this channel. And if you find these videos useful, please consider subscribing and sharing them. Let me start by saying that as long as you remain vibrating at the proper frequency, meaning that you are fearless and not evil, then you'll be fine through all the pending chaos. You're an immortal being having a very unique and privileged experience. Stay focused on what you want and intend for it to manifest. Our intentions do modify future probability. Jason has worked all this out by syncretizing various cultures' history, discovering that they all have the same story with different names for the same people and events. Others have done this as well. He's also discovered extremely precise mathematics in our historical record and elsewhere, including the Great Pyramid of Giza. It's prophesied that in the end times that we're supposed to discover all of this information. That could be why the simulacrum is currently allowing this information to be shared so freely. So I'm going to start with the Nemesis Event, because it's the reason for the simulation. The Nemesis Event, due again in the year 2046, occurs every 972 years. It is also known as the return of Nibiru or Planet X. The Nemesis Event occurred due to the fact that the real Earth orbits in a binary system, meaning there are two suns, or stars. There was a day star and a night star. The day star collapsed, causing devastation in the binary system. The collapsed day star is still there, we just can't see it. The former night star is our current sun. Earth was a very different place before the event, as you might imagine. The Earth was catapulted into its current position upon this day star collapsing. That's why the Earth is out of place with respect to the other planets, and it is tilted and wobbles. The Nemesis object, also known as Nibiru, slowly orbits this collapsed sun, as does Earth. The pending Nemesis event will adjust the Earth's position once again, bringing it closer in, causing 240-day years and 16-hour days. The initial Nemesis event took out 90% of a highly advanced civilization. The survivors created the simulation to deduce how to survive it, or maybe even prevent it. It could be that it hasn't happened yet. The Phoenix phenomena is a reset protocol that happens every 138 years. On some visits, it causes very localized damage to specific areas, and on other visits, it devastates the entire Earth. Some resets are very mild and may just be the introduction of a new calendar. However, keep in mind that calendars are not simple timekeeping systems. They're tools used to manipulate the masses. They mark significant events. They're very advanced and sophisticated. They're enmeshed systematic protocols that together build false narratives of history to induce humans to follow certain trajectories into the future. So just by introducing a calendar is really not a small thing. Then there are the extreme resets, like the coming of and the collapsing of the vapor canopy, which devastates the entire realm. The collapse of the last vapor canopy caused the great flood mentioned in all cultures. The 2040 Phoenix event will bring back the vapor canopy. The Phoenix event helps keep the parasitic rulers in check by targeting them. It also sets back technological advancement so we don't discover that we're in a simulation, as that would skew the results of the program being run. Jason replied to my comment on his channel when asked if he thought we should still try and stop the 2040 Phoenix event by activating the Great Pyramid. Here's what he wrote. Quote, I believe the Great Pyramid Machine is to be activated after, all caps, the next Phoenix visitation in 2040. When I did the video on 2178, the Archaix paradox, I had not realized at that time that 138 years after 2040 was also 2178, and realize now that this is the window of opportunity to collapse the simulacrum." Unquote. So 2178 is the year the simulacrum is programmed to collapse. The Phoenix and Nemesis events explain what happened to create the mud flood, mud fossils, unexplained geological features, and anomalous architecture, artifacts, and fossils. The devastation can be extensive. Geological structures are formed and rearranged in minutes. The geological features we see were formed abruptly, not over millions of years, and geological features change fairly often. All events here are simulated. The dome over us is equipped with advanced capabilities and weaponry that cause all the phenomena witnessed here in the past, present, and future. We can't even comprehend the high technology used to cause the Phoenix and Nemesis events and run the simulation. So there you go. There's the difference between the Nemesis and the Phoenix events, and I hope that helps. Thanks for listening. I hope you have a good morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are, and I'll talk to you next time. Ciao, ciao.